Hey guys, in this lesson, once again we are going to learn some lovely 3 words phrasal verb that will blow the mind of your listener and will take your English to the next level. So let's do it. What's up guys and warm welcome to the ulenglish.com, which stands for the University of Learning English. I'm your host Abidali if you are just meeting. And here on this channel on the University of Learning English, we always try our best 24/7 to bring you kind of different and sophisticated English lessons, English tutorial that can help you a lot to build your confidence, speak fluent, and even more to take your English to the next level. So guys, if you really admire to achieve your goal of becoming a fluent speaker and speak English language just like a native speaker, without hesitation, without translation, and even without cramming, then all you have to do is just click that little red button over there, join us, and you'll be notified all the time whenever we upload the latest one. Alright guys, our first ever 3-word phrasal verb, fall out with. Fall out with, this phrasal verb is related to dispute, argument, and disagreement. Like this means to argue with someone and stop being friendly with them. If you say, I fall out with someone, with your friend, with your relative, or whatever, so this means that you completely diminish your relationship because of a disagreement or maybe dispute. Also remember guys, that the first form or the present tense of this phrasal verb, fall out, is fall out. And the second form or the past tense of this phrasal verb is fell out. Or the third form or the past participle of this tense is fallen out. For example, yesterday I fell out with my cousin. So this means that yesterday I had a disagreement or argument with my cousin. And currently we are no longer friends, we don't talk to each other because we had a disagreement yesterday. Another example, I had fallen out with my best friend 1 year ago, but several days ago we met up. So this means that me and my best friend had an argument or dispute 1 year ago, but almost several days ago we met up. Keep in mind that met up is another phrasal verb, and this means to become friend with someone again. Like if you say, I met up with someone. So this means that you and someone had an argument or dispute sometime. But now you met up, you become friend again, and you forgot that argument or dispute. So met up means to become friend with someone again. And fall out with someone means to have a disagreement or argue with someone and stop being friendly with them. Number 2, brush up on. Brush up on is our second 3-word phrasal verb, and this means to update or improve your skill that you have already learned. Like if you say, I brush up on something, it could be your English language or any other skill. So this means that you update your skill, you improve your skill. The skill that you have already learned, but because of not having practice, you forgot that tense a bit. And that's why you brush up on your skill. You update your skill, you improve your skill. For example, I've got a job in UK, so I have to brush up on my English language. So this means that, yeah, I've got a job in UK, I'm happy. But I have to brush up on my English language. I have to update my English language. I have to improve my English language. I have to brush it like this because I can speak it fluent but not very fluent. And that is an English speaking country, so I must update my English language. The other example, if you really want to get a job as a video editor in that company, you must brush up on your editing skill. So this means that you should update your editing skill. You should improve your editing skill furthermore. Otherwise, they are not going to hire you. So guys, I repeat, if you brush up on something like this, as we polish our shoes, etc. So this means that you update or improve your skill, the skill that you have already learned, but because of not having practice, you forgot that a little bit. Number 3, call something off. Sometime in our life, it is uttermost important, it is really crucial to call something off. Call something off means to cancel something. Like if you call something off, So this means that you cancel something. It could be anything, cricket match, meeting, or whatever. But if you call something off or call off something, so this means that you cancel something. For example, if I say I called off the meeting, so this means I cancel the meeting. If I say I called off our cricket match, so this means I cancel our cricket match. Also remember guys, you can also say turn something down or turn down something. This also means to cancel something, to say no to something. Like if you turn down something, so this means you cancel something. Call off and turn down both has the same meaning, and you can use which one you like the most. For example, my father turned down the picnic to Swat because of the heavy rain. So this means that my father canceled our picnic to Swat because of the heavy rain. So I recommend all of you guys to stop saying the boring word cancel. We use it all the time, and that's why it sounds really boring and really weird. So instead utilize these two phrasal verbs, call off and turn down, if you want to sound like a native speaker. Number 4, butt in on. Butt in on is our fourth three-word phrasal verb, and this phrasal verb is a bit weird but spectacular one as well. And butt in on means to interrupt or intrude a conversation, whether it's on phone call or face to face. But if you butt in on someone's conversation, so this means that you interrupted someone's conversation. For example, let's imagine that the two people are talking with each other. They have a conversation among them, and you go there and poke your nose in the middle. So what you did, you just butted in on their conversation, which means you interrupted their conversation. And then you should apologize by saying, I beg your pardon, I butted in on your conversation. And this means, I'm sorry, I interrupted your conversation. Example sentence, I beg your pardon for butting in on your conversation, but I have to say something more important. And this means that, yeah, I'm interrupting your conversation, but I beg your pardon because I have to say something more important. The other example, he butted in on our conversation. So this simple means he interrupted our conversation. So I repeat guys, butt in on. This means to interrupt a conversation. And you can and should utilize this phrasal verb whether you talk to someone on the phone call or maybe face to face. Number 5, and now our second last three-word phrasal verb, look after someone. Look after someone simple means to take care of someone. Like if you look after someone, so this means that you take care of someone. That could be children's, a handicapped person like physical challenge, mental challenge, quite vintage or whatever. But if you look after someone, so it simple means that you take care of them. Example sentence, he turned down his visit to UK because his grandfather is quite vintage and he looked after his grandfather. So this means that he canceled his trip to UK because he looked after his grandfather. He take care of his grandfather because his grandfather is quite vintage. Quite vintage means very old. Like instead of saying someone is very old, you can and should say someone is quite vintage. And this is a formal way to say someone or something is very old. So he take care of his grandfather. He look after his grandfather. Like he have to take him to doctor, give him medicine on time, etc. So I repeat guys, if you look after someone, so this means that you take care of someone. And I hope you've got it. Number 6. And now finally our final phrasal verb, go at someone. Go at someone means to attack or argue with someone in a noisy way. Like if you go at someone, so this means that you attack on someone violently, or maybe you use a very strong language toward the other person, the other people, because they abused you or whatever. Example sentence, I went at him as he abused me. So this means that I attacked on him violently as he abused me. I could not restrain myself. The other example, as they spoke against our party, so some of our friends went at them. So this means that as they talk against our party, as they raised slogan against our party, so some of our friends went at them. Some of our friends attacked on them violently. To be honest guys, I don't like any kind of parties. It was just an example. And examples are always examples. Alright guys, and now finally we have come to the end of this lesson, but I really hope it was a useful lesson and you have found it constructive. If you love to watch further lessons just like this one and take your English to the next level and achieve your goal of becoming a fluent English speaker, then you just have to join us by clicking that little red button over there and make sure that you ring the bell so you will be notified all the time whenever we upload the latest one. And also leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what kind of lesson do you want to watch, what kind of lesson do you love the most, and I will try my best to make a tutorial about that. That's it, and I'll see you there next time with a beautiful lesson. Until take care and goodbye.